Alrighty, guys, so here we are again, early in the AMs with the Cloak and Dagger review for episode 5, Princeton Offense. But before we get into that good stuff, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. We are now 87 strong, making the slow march towards 100. Hashtag the first 100 in the comment section down below. With that being said, let's get into the episode. I want to start with Tandy, because Tandy I'm starting to like her a bit. I've told you guys in previous reviews that she and I have a love-hate relationship. Sometimes I love the girl, she's awesome, but I also hate her character sometimes, and I do wish great misfortune upon her. With this episode, it flipped real quick on me. At first, she's doing these great value Batman detective things. She's trying to figure out what's going on with Roxxon. She's showing that she is a master of her powers at this point. At least, if this is all her powers can do, she is a master. She has mastered everything she has been shown. So I'm loving it. She's pulling out the dagger of light whenever she wants. She's tapping into people's hopes whenever she wants. She is very, very skilled with her powers, opposed to Tyrone, who is still content with letting the powers control him, and whatever happens with his powers, he just accepts. I'm hoping that maybe over the course of the next few episodes, we can get Tandy to really teach him how to use his powers and control his powers, kind of throughout the same experience in ways that she did, as we kind of saw that when he appeared during halftime and she pushed him over the banister. Not cool, by the way. We can no longer be friends. You push me over anything without hesitation. You need to hesitate. Even if you know I'm not going to die, I need you to hesitate for you possibly push me to my death. Don't do it with such confidence. But back to the point at hand. That was where I started to not like Tandy. Like, come on now. Can you at least, prep me? Prep me that I'm going to go over this. Don't just do it. I'm going off on a tangent. Let's switch over to Tyrone. A lot of this episode, we got some normal stuff for Tyrone. Him just living his life. Him trying to get prepped for the state finals game. He has Avita comes back, the true MVP of that show. She comes back to support this man. She'll be watching him when he doesn't know it. I watch you. Avita was the MVP. At first, I thought she was going crazy when they were lined up, the cheerleaders and players, and she kind of gave him some attitude. I was like, oh, Avita, what happened? I thought you guys were on good terms. And then it slowly recovered. But back to the main points. Tyrone, he's going through the motions, trying to get pumped up for the state finals game. He's talking to Billy, and he sees the old friend or whatever I don't know if he was Billy's old friend Dwayne. Let's just label him that. And he thinks that Dwayne's this good guy. Plot twist. End of the episode, Dwayne's in business with the shooter. I want to say his name. Dang it, I can't remember his name right now. Something with the C, I'm pretty sure. But either way, the vice agent that's undercover drug lord, or Dwayne's in business with him, and he lied to this man Tyrone's face. How dirty of you, Jesus Christ! You gotta be a bad person. You did not have to bring up Billy and all that sentimental stuff you were saying. Oh, Billy would be making deals for me, and he would be negotiating better offers. That was kind of dirty. Tyrone gotta fight that dude full-fledged, man. Like, you didn't have to do all that. I understand that you're working with the dirty cop, but don't go overboard with your lies on all that. You could have just left it real light, but you want to, oh, Billy and I would have loved to see you here. Billy would have been so busted up about this. Like, come on now. Like, that was a little bit too far. I can't wait for Tyrone to come back at him and, throw him off a building or something, Batman style. Back to the game, though, because this is where I did have some issues. Not with the outcome of the game, but with how the game was filmed. It was filmed very weird. I don't know why they didn't kind of just zoom out. A lot of it seemed scripted. It was very, very strange. It was so strange. And I absolutely hated all the sequences that were filmed during the game. I understand. I'm not saying I disagree with the outcome of how the game ended with him throwing it for the kids that were going to get beat up or sent to the army or whatever have you. But they could have filmed that way better. That basketball sequence was very awkward. But moving on. Let's switch back to Tandy for a second. So into the episode, she discovers that, I'm assuming, guys, I had to rewatch this, and this is just what I'm assuming. It seems as though Roxxon is paying off victims of their tragedies to get some type of profit, and then the dude is profiting off the dead. Pretty much is what that seemed to be in his little hope flash. Let me profit off all the bodies I've spilled. And it seems like they're paying off their victims, or they're gaining money from their victims, with the Mina Ness being the spokesperson for Roxxon Golf. And I'm assuming the person earlier in the episode that had the amputated arm, I'm not sure if that was in relation to Roxxon, but we'll see later in the episode how that develops with how he connects to Roxxon, because I do not think that was just a throwaway commercial. I'm liking it. I'm liking this episode. I really did like it more than the last one. They didn't have any weird dialogue moments. Tyrone and Tandy got a little bit closer. Avita, the real MVP, finally showed back up, so that was great to see. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below of episode 5, Princeton Offense. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Hold on. Backtrack. Rewind. I'm not editing in a rewind noise. I'm not that skilled. You guys know that. The cop finally starts to get more involved. I'm not liking her. She came at Tyrone with a little bit of attitude, alright? Come on now. I need you to be a little bit more respectful to Tyrone. He's going through some things. He was feeling probably a little paranoid in that police office. I need you to hold his hand, alright? But she did set up him being a kid in the whole normal episode. I feel like there was something else I needed to mention. Did I skip a storyline that happened? Maybe I did. Let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll put the promo for episode 6 at the end of this. Don't take my word for it. I'm all over the place, guys. I'm jazzed up on Sour Patches. It is way too late. It's like 3 in the morning. But I'm out of here. Like the video if you like the video. Dislike the video if you dislike the video. I will not cry if you guys dislike the video. Well, I may cry, but only for a little bit. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.